Welcome to Living Your Senior Life, the podcast that helps you navigate your senior years with confidence, joy, and practical advice. We're Mark and Debbie, and we're so glad you're here. If you're like most people over 60, you know that staying active isn't just about looking good. It's about feeling good, maintaining your independence, and enjoying the things you love for years to come. But here's the thing. Not all exercise is created equal, especially when it comes to protecting your joints while still giving your heart the workout it needs. Today we're talking about cardio exercise, specifically 9 different types of low-impact cardio that are perfect for seniors. So whether you have joint pain, balance concerns, or you simply want to keep your heart healthy and your energy up, grab a comfortable seat and let's dive into the world of senior-friendly cardio. By the end of this episode, you'll have a whole menu of options to choose from. Quick reminder before we begin, please consult your doctor before starting any new exercise program, especially if you have existing health conditions or haven't been active recently. The information shared today is educational and not a substitute for professional medical advice. Always listen to your body and exercise safely. Okay, let's dive in.
Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Our mission today is, well, it's all about longevity, independence, and activity. If you are intensely curious about maintaining a strong, healthy heart and keeping your joints happy, without all the high-impact stuff that brings a risk of injury, then you have definitely found the right guide.
Yeah.
We are diving deep into source material that's dedicated entirely to low-impact cardiovascular exercise, specifically curated for healthy aging.
That's a perfect way to put it.
Yeah.
We've collected and really synthesized a comprehensive approach here. This isn't just some random list of exercises.
Right.
It's a detailed look at 9 effective, safe, low-impact cardio options. And importantly, these are all designed to be super accessible, meaning you can do them at home, outdoors, or in a community center.
So removing the barriers.
Exactly. The real focus is on removing those common physical and even mental barriers to just being consistent.
And consistency is the whole game, isn't it? Our mission is to take those 9 choices and really distill the essential safety and intensity knowledge. We're looking for those aha moments that help you build a routine that lasts for decades.
Right. And just to set the stage, let's quickly define cardio. We're talking about cardiovascular or aerobic exercise.
Right.
Basically, any activity that gets your heart pumping and your heart rate up for a sustained period. It forces your heart to work more efficiently, which delivers more oxygen to every cell in your body. It's like engine maintenance for the human machine.
Okay, let's unpack this then. We all know cardio is good for the heart, but why does the low-impact part become so incredibly vital, specifically as we age? What are the gains beyond just, a healthy ticker?
Well, the sources are really clear that the benefits are profoundly multifaceted. I mean, yes, you get the headline benefits.
Yeah.
Better blood pressure, better circulation, lower risk of heart disease.
The stuff we always hear about.
The stuff you expect. But we have to emphasize the structural benefits. Regular low-impact cardio actually promotes stronger bones and supports healthier joints because you're encouraging fluid movement without all that jarring from running or jumping.
That structural support is so critical, especially for anyone dealing with something like arthritis. But I want to zero in on the cognitive aspect. That seems to be the thing that surprises people the most.
It is. It's truly the most profound secondary benefit. Regular aerobic activity gives you enhanced mental clarity. I mean, study after study shows it significantly reduces the risk of cognitive decline.
Wow.
And it helps maintain brain volume in key areas for memory and thinking. Plus, just day to day, it improves your mood, it reduces anxiety, and it reliably leads to deeper, more restorative sleep.
And all of that together really just leads to greater independence, right? The ability to carry your groceries or climb a flight of stairs without feeling totally wiped out.
That's the end goal.
So if that's the motivation, what's the official evidence-based target we should be aiming for each week?
The official recommendation from the CDC for healthy aging is to aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity aerobic activity per week. That is the gold standard.
150 minutes. When you see that on a calendar, it can feel like a mountain, especially if you're just starting out. How do we make that feel manageable?
We just have to shift the focus. It's not about intense effort, it's about frequent exposure. That 150 minutes is just 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week.
Okay, that's better.
And if 30 minutes still seems too long, split it up. Do 3 10-minute sections, a little walk here, a little something there. You still get the aerobic benefit, and it's so much easier to fit into your day.
So consistency over intensity.
Absolutely. Consistency and frequency trump everything else, especially in the beginning.
It completely reframes the challenge. Focus on the habit, not the ordeal. So let's get into the options, starting with the universally accessible champion, walking.
Walking is the foundation. It's perfect. The barrier to entry is just a pair of comfortable, supportive shoes.
That's it.
It strengthens the heart, it improves bone density, and critically, it helps with your balance. The sources all recommend you start small, maybe 5 to 10 minutes on a flat, even surface, just to build comfort.
And for those who want to level up their walk without, adding speed or strain, the sources point to a tool that engages the upper body.
Yes, walking poles. Nordic walking. They are a true game changer.
Really?
Oh yeah, they provide immense stability. It's like you have 4 points of contact instead of 2.
Yeah.
But the brilliant part is they engage your chest, your arms, your upper back. It turns a basic leg workout into a much more comprehensive, full-body cardio session.
That's just smart. Okay, now let's move to the truly zero impact category. This is essential for anyone managing joint stiffness or severe arthritis. We're talking about the pool.
Water is the great equalizer. When you look at lap swimming, it's ideal because the water supports, like 90% of your body weight?
So all the impact just vanishes.
It's gone. And at the same time, the water provides this natural, gentle resistance. So you're improving flexibility and working every major muscle group in this incredibly gentle environment.
And what about water aerobics or aqua fitness? What's the big difference there for someone who maybe isn't a confident swimmer?
So water aerobics is done upright, usually in about chest-deep water. The principle is the same, zero impact because of the buoyancy. But the unique benefit here is that water provides resistance in all directions.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, up, down, side to side. On land, you're usually just working against gravity. In the water, you're strengthening all those little stabilizing muscles in a much more balanced way.
So you're building a different kind of stability.
Exactly. And the best part is you do not need to be a strong swimmer. You're just standing. And these classes are often in heated pools, which can be incredibly therapeutic for chronic pain.
Fantastic. Okay, moving from the pool to the home or the gym, let's talk about equipment-based options. These give you a ton of control.
All right, and we can start with cycling. A wonderful low-impact way to build leg strength and cardio endurance. And for seniors, the specialization is key, especially the recumbent models.
The recumbent bike is so often recommended for people with back issues. Explain to us why that specific seating position makes such a difference.
It's all about the biomechanics. An upright bike forces you to support your own body weight with your core. A recumbent bike, though, puts you in this semi-reclined posture with a big supportive seat and a full backrest.
Ah, I see.
And the pedals are out in front of you. That combination just completely takes the pressure off your lower back and your tailbone. It's a huge relief.
And for outdoor cycling, the sources also highlighted the adult tricycle.
Absolutely. The adult trike just solves the stability problem entirely. A lot of people want to get outside, but they have balance concerns. The three-wheel design eliminates any worry of tipping over, making it a safe, viable option again.
Okay, next up, the elliptical machine. The one that mimics running without the impact. What's the key mechanical difference there?
The mechanism ensures your feet never leave the pedals. They just move in that smooth oval glide. This completely bypasses the heel strike. That's the moment of maximum impact when you're walking or jogging. So you get all the cardio conditioning without any of that jarring stress.
And many ellipticals have the moving arm levers, which is a big bonus, right?
It is. By pushing and pulling those, you engage your chest, your back, your arms. It elevates it from just a lower body workout to an almost full body session.
And finally, the machine that's often called the efficiency monster, the rowing machine.
It definitely lives up to that reputation. Rowing is exceptional because when you do it right, it uses something like 86% of your body's muscles.
All at once.
All at once. Arms, back, core, glutes, legs, all working together in one continuous flowing, non-weight-bearing motion.
Okay, rowing sounds like a miracle machine, but I've heard the form is tricky. Isn't there a big risk of people hurting their backs?
That is the critical safety warning, and you're right to highlight it. Improper technique is the fastest way to a back strain. The source material stresses that the power has to come from your lower body.
So it's a leg exercise, not an arm exercise.
It's 60% legs. Think of it as a leg press. Your back stays straight, your core is engaged. It really does require some coaching or, carefully watching some technique videos to get it right.
Excellent point. Let's pivot to activities that blend fitness with, fun. Dancing and aerobics.
Dancing, whether it's Zumba Gold, ballroom, or just putting on music at home, is fantastic because it hits physical health, social interaction, and balance all at once.
And the most surprising factor here is what dancing does for cognitive health. It's not just moving your body, you're actively challenging your brain.
Precisely. Unlike cycling, dancing involves dual tasking. You're coordinating complex movements while trying to remember steps and sequences. This is a powerful mechanism for maintaining cognitive health and improving coordination, which is vital for fall prevention.
And it feels less like work.
Exactly. It feels more like a hobby you actually look forward to.
And then we have the broader category of low-impact aerobics, which can be done standing or even sitting down.
The power here is modification. These are rhythmic movements designed to get your heart rate up with minimal stress. If you have knee or back concerns, you just adjust. Smaller steps, use a chair for support.
Which brings us to chair cardio. Does sitting and moving your arms really count toward that 150-minute goal?
It absolutely counts, as long as the movement is continuous and it raises your breathing rate. Think of it this way. Your legs are resting, but if you're doing fast arm punches or seated marching with enough intensity that you feel your lungs working, you are hitting that aerobic target.
That is so empowering. It means that goal is always accessible no matter how your body feels on a given day.
Always.
Okay, let's shift to implementation. How do we track progress? And more importantly, how do we judge safe intensity?
Tracking is great for motivation. For walking, you can count steps or distance. For machines, you can record duration or resistance levels. But honestly, the best metric is often internal. Just keeping a journal and noticing that carrying laundry feels easier.
That's real functional fitness.
Exactly.
Okay, but when it comes to judging effort, heart rate monitors can be confusing and not always accurate, especially with medications. So, what is the simplest, safest, most practical method our sources recommend?
It is, without a doubt, the talk test. It's the gold standard for immediate, practical feedback.
So detail those guidelines for us. What should you be able to do and not do when you're in that moderate intensity zone?
At moderate intensity, which is the target for that 150-minute goal, you should be able to talk comfortably, but not sing.
Talk but not sing. I like that.
You feel like you're working. Your breathing will be faster, but if you start struggling to get more than a few words out, you've crossed into vigorous intensity. Time to slow down.
And for those who still like numbers, the sources did give the basic formula for an estimated heart rate zone.
They did. You can estimate your max heart rate by subtracting your age from 220. Moderate intensity is about 15 to 70% of that. The example used was for a 70-year-old, where the moderate zone is between 75 and 105 beats per minute.
But we always come back to the talk test for the crucial context, don't we?
Absolutely, because those formulas are just estimates. And critically, medications like beta blockers can lower your heart rate and make those numbers totally meaningless. The talk test bypasses all of that. It ensures you're working hard enough, but not too hard.
Listen to your body first.
Always.
Speaking of which, we have to cover the non-negotiables. The sources are absolutely clear about immediate warning signs. If you experience any of these, you must stop.
This is crucial. Stop immediately and get medical attention if you experience things like chest pain or pressure, severe shortness of breath that doesn't go away, dizziness, a rapid or fluttering heartbeat, or unexplained pain in your arms, jaw, or back.
Don't ignore those.
Never. And always, always do a gentle 5-minute warm-up and a 5-minute cool-down.
Safety first. And finally, let's put cardio in the bigger picture. We have 9 fantastic aerobic choices. But what's the one complementary exercise we can't neglect for functional longevity?
You have to integrate muscle strengthening activities at least 2 days per week. Aerobic work strengthens your heart and lungs, but it doesn't adequately protect your skeletal system. Strength training, and this can be simple things like chair squats or light hand weights, maintains the muscle mass that acts like scaffolding to protect your joints. It supports balance. The two have to work together.
So what does this all mean for you, the listener? We've mapped out 9 excellent, safe choices: walking, rowing, swimming, cycling, dancing, and more. If you can only commit to 10 minutes today, the most important choice is not the best exercise on the list. It's the one you find enjoyable enough to make it a sustainable, lasting habit. So which one of these 9 options will you try first to make that habit stick?
Thank you for listening to today's episode of Living Your Senior Life. We hope you found some cardio options that sound appealing and doable for your lifestyle. Remember, you don't have to do everything. Just pick 1 or 2 activities that sound enjoyable and start there. If you found this episode helpful, please subscribe so you never miss new content. You can find the full article with even more details, equipment recommendations, and helpful links at livingyourSeniorLife.com. And as always, until next time, take care of yourself and live your best senior life.